Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's that time of year once again. We got to keep the tradition going. It's San Diego Comic-Con time, and Joe and I are here tonight going live for everyone here on the channel. We're going to go through some of the Master Universe reveals. Joe and I talked about some of the other things pre-stream. We might dabble a little. I won't show anything on screen, but we'll discuss a couple of the things. But mainly focused on Masters of the Universe reveals for San Diego Comic-Con 2024.
Yeah, because there was quite a few, and there was some surprises, some things that are different. So it'll be just interesting to cover all that stuff. Because you're right. I mean, when this time of year comes around, I know that not everybody gets excited. It happens. I understand. I get giddy for. Yeah, I know you don't. And I appreciate you being a trooper here with me. Like I like the origin stuff, and I don't collect the Masterverse stuff. And then there's some other things I see that, oh man, I'd like to afford that, but I can't. But I guess we'll get into all that. So this won't be a really long episode. What are you laughing about?
No, I'm just laughing because it's that's pretty much doing this to spare the rest of the hosts of the show.
Yeah, because we'll talk about it on Sunday. Yeah, Tyler doesn't care about any of the stuff. Now, Rebecca, she has gotten some of the origin stuff. So she has gotten some of that, and even the cartoon collection ones. But still, it's like, I don't want to put anybody else through it. It'll just be me and Nathan. I'll be hyped for some things. Nathan, maybe.
Taking one for the team.
Yep, Dushin, he was in the chat. He probably don't give two shits. But, hey, we got Pop Blood 69 and Jordell Fresh Breeze, and there's Dushin. He wouldn't have mind. Yeah, if he would have been on, he would have been fucking over all the colors of every character. Well, that one isn't on par. That's not on point. This should be the right color. So I'm sure we'll see it down in the chat from him. But yeah, this was an impromptu thing. So we know there might not be a lot of people here in the chat. But if you guys catch us on a rerun, I know some people in Back Future, what's a rerun? But they'll be able to catch us. So
a replay.
Rerun, replay, whatever. You know what I mean. Same goddamn thing.
Let's go ahead and we will start off with this first. With all these images that you sent me. So
now we'll give a little context. Remember, this is the so-called winner of the fans' choice, which I'm just going to say it out. I doubt this was. I know this was something they probably had planned no matter what. With the amount of Snake Men they've been releasing.
What did you think? Wait, hang on. What did you think in your mind won the vote? Honestly, I don't even remember what all was up for vote.
The attack track was up there. One of the versions of, was it the Fright Zone? I thought they called it something else. One of the other vehicles. There was a couple others, but this one, which, they took the top two votes. And I did choose this as one of my others. Yeah, but they then said the average between all the top twos got this. I'm not buying it. I'm thinking, again, we have seen a bazillion Snake Men variant parts. Hey, take a part of this figure, let's slam them together, give them a name, and bam, we got a new Snake Man. They're building a goddamn army to get people hyped on this. Now, here's the thing. When I seen it, I was like, sure, it's fucking cool. It's got vibes of Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain, how it opened up. Looks a little menacing. I was like, this is intriguing. This will be their next crowdfunding thing. Yeah. So everybody had a feeling it's going to be revealed, and it was. And we got this. And look, it's the size of Eternia, if not bigger. And there's even another photo he's going to show you here in a second. We'll get more context. But this was shown. And boy, talk about like people, the amount of, not being a dick. You can see us everywhere. This ain't me saying it. This ain't Nathan saying it. Everybody's like, is this a play school thing? It looks like...
No, that is exactly what I was just gonna say just now.
No shit.
This looks like a play school toy.
And I didn't say that's the first time I just said this word. So everybody is feeling it. It's like, what? It's so bright. Everything's so thick. It looks so silly. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
It doesn't work.
It sure doesn't. And I don't know what they're gonna price it at. But if this is anything over 400,
I mean, look how big it is.
That is a big bastard. If people were complaining about Eternia, now you're getting this that's giant, but it's so silly. And if you're wondering what that thing is off to the right of the picture, on that snake layer, that's the rattle trap. And a lot of people might wonder, what the fuck's a rattle trap? It was in the summer '86 Masters of the Universe magazine. There was this part about create a vehicle. And they had rattle trap, they had upscaler, they had a backpack, and they even had Blaster Hawk in it, if I'm not mistaken, which we already had Blaster Hawk. And they said, now you create a vehicle. So that detaches, but it's just, God.
And we will show that off. I will say that the back end of this, I think, looks better than the front.
Oh, well, I mean, that's the thing. Yes, and more of the playability would be on inside, sure, but you need to have that facade, the front. That's
I was just thinking, like, color-wise, darker colors in the back. Like, you look at the front, as you
it's
said
so
before,
happy, glowing,
way too bright.
Shit. Way too bright, and something's too thick, and the snake looks happy in the front. But no, the back, that's what you want. You want some cool shit. Yeah, it's fine. You want some cool shit in there, and it looks aesthetically, it looks like they're using the designs of almost all the other play sets we got. If one side is a little less, more bare bones, and then the other, you get more of the gadgets and shit, and the center has stuff. So I get it, but you need to have, most people are wanting a great display piece in the front. And when you got what we've seen, that is such a letdown.
Yeah, this just doesn't do it, man.
Well, I'm curious, like the chat too. I mean, everybody's like, eek. Joey Cruel, eek. Rick Poe, there's Rick Poe. He said, horrible. Fedmon's here, but JSP says Fisher Price. And believe me, this isn't just me saying it. And Nathan, again, he did not hear me say play school.
No. Because the images of this playset because I didn't really look at the images that you sent me. I wasn't paying. I was like inspecting every bit of it. The images of this that I saw will come later when we show where they show it in the case. But seeing it here, I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm not gonna say say cheap. Because you look at the size and it just doesn't. It's too bright.
But it looks. I know what you mean. It's not cheap, but it looks bright and kind of cheap and kiddie.
It's very much this is the playset version of all of those first bits of Origins figures where all their faces seem too happy. It's this in playset form.
Right, because look at that snake. It looks happy. It's like if this is the snake lair, you want something that's formidable and imposing and frightening and scary. Like, God, you do not want to go near this place. This is like, hey, can we have like a bouncing castle in front of it? Let's have some fucking fun. It's too silly. I'm sure this is the final piece. I hope it ain't, because they need to streamline this shit. Wicked up that snake in the front more. Got the one over there to our left, but the actual right of the castle. But that green one, it's so thick. Thin it up. Something ain't right. Proportion.
And admittedly, putting these Origins figures in front of it honestly make the figures look worse too. Because I'm not the biggest fan of Origins, but when you see it here, and like these figures look worse in front of this place.
And it's almost there, and they have some of the brightest ones there too.
Yeah.
And they got those generic dipshit Snake Men 3-pack that nobody gave two craps about. Hey, let's have them to promote this too. I don't know. Now this is what I was talking about. This is the rattle trap. So that's one of the vehicles that was in this magazine, which as a kid I was like, what the fuck is this vehicle? Immediately, I was like, oh, that'd be cool to have as a vehicle. And then there was other stuff they had, and then you could create your own. But to have this with this, it's just, I know they're trying to give you extra, but everything looks so out of place. So out of place and strange. And I don't know what the price is. Now, I know this thing probably ain't going to be under. It's probably not going to be under 400. And I'm just going to let you know, I'm not I'm not backing it.
Oh,
I
Joe,
can't.
come
It's gonna be
on.
too much.
But
No, I
Joe,
can't.
you've bought all the other bullshit.
I bought everything.
Not,
You're right.
Why not this, Joe? I
This is
thought you were a true fan. And
yes.
two, Amato. And
Yeah.
two.
Now I've gotten everything else, but 400 or more. It's like that's a lot of fucking money, and it's doing nothing for me. If this thing was 200 to 300, then I might be like, maybe I'll jump in on it. But I don't think that's going to be the price range.
Is this confirmed that this will be a crowdfunded?
Yeah,
project?
This is their crowdfunded thing. Oh, by the way, August 12th, I think, is when it goes up for to be backed.
Well,
I don't think they've announced.
We'll see how that goes.
Hey, for those who want it though, let them get the goddamn thing.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting to. Like Eternia playset's one thing because a lot of kids may have had that as a kid, sold it, their parents got rid of it. They want to get that and not have to, or get the complete set without having to pay eBay prices for something that's not 100% complete. That I totally understand. But this
yeah, and that's what's different is
I don't think this will make it.
It's gonna be a hard sell because I mean I've been seeing it from a lot of the fans that haven't obsessed in all the history of Masters but loved all the vintage stuff and have been collecting all these groups. Everybody that's seen this said, I don't want it. Now, Eternia, though, they said, of course they want it because, damn it, I couldn't get it when I was a kid, and now it's too expensive.
That makes
sense. They have a reason. Right. Yeah. There's a connection to it. There is zero connection to this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so there's that. That's the big reveal that, I don't know. Yeah. I do not know.
Yeah. Nope. All right. Well, let's move on here to some Mondo stuff.
Yeah. Now this is some more 1/6 scale, so that's 12-inch figures. So we got Manny faces, and it looks like there's going to be a shit ton of accessories. So
yeah,
I can only imagine how badass this will look when we actually see the actual figure.
Yeah.
Again, they're pricey, but hell, it's well worth the money. You got the money, you get this stuff. So I can't. Yeah, I can't wait to see what that looks.
It's just I'll say this straight up. A good chunk of this stuff, while it looks pretty great, it's stuff I'm personally not going to pick up. The Mondo figures, I'm kind of just I'm done. I'm over that whole thing.
Just send me the Scare Glow one. I know you don't want that shit. Just send me the Scare Glow.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good, Joe.
Damn.
We're getting Buzz off as well.
He's going to be badass. Another 12-inch figure. I can't wait to see the final looks and any of the extras for that. So, again, that'll be badass. Can't afford it, but Mondo does fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean, people will probably just send it to Joe for free anyway. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, guys, but now this
is interesting. Yeah, because the others were 1/6 scale. This is going to be 1/12 scale. So this is a 6-inch figure based off of 2000X design.
Now this got me fucking giddy because you remember a while back, this might have been a couple years ago when you and I talked. I know we had a Mondo discussion, and I said, I love the Mondo, but I can't afford them. But could you imagine if they took that detail and put it to like a 6-7-inch figure? And holy shit, this is the first one we're going to get. I was like, am I fucking seeing that right? I couldn't process. This has got me so goddamn giddy that there will be an actual 6 to 7-inch Masters of the Universe line. I don't know how many figures.
Don't get too giddy, Joe, because
I don't know the price, but it ain't gonna be no it ain't gonna be no 265. If this is like, let's say, $59 hypothetically, I'll be all over that like a bum on a sandwich. I'm gonna get these things.
I mean, you are the bum on a sandwich, so yeah. that will. I don't see that. I think this is gonna be more than Super 7 price. And honestly, if we're being realistic,
what's Super 7 price?
Well, Super 7 price is you're looking at anywhere between $50, $60. I think that this will probably be 75. Just
okay. Well, you know what? I could deal with that. If there was like one of these every couple months, I could do that. It's gonna be fucking amazing, though.
75, 75 at this scale is not bad because you think of like 3-0 figures. Those are roughly like $90 to $100. There's a 1,000 Toys, I think is the name of the company. They're re-releasing a 30th anniversary version of Hellboy, and that's going to be 150. So I'm like, this will probably be 75. And the thing about the 6-inch scale, it's not just He-Man that they're doing. real Ghostbusters are coming out with, but I'm pretty sure those are going to be what you've seen on, because it's Egon and Venkman, and they're going to be.
Yeah, you said 2-packs for those.
I think
right?
it's going to be. I think it's going to be. Those are going to be 2-packs. So
yeah,
probably 150 for those. I'm thinking this will be 75. If I had to guess,
but you know
I'm not sure. But
if anything, I think this can generate some hype of people who were burned about not having classics anymore, and then seeing Origins and thinking, it's kind of inferior, even though they're more vintage style. And then Masterverse came out, and everybody was like,
maybe
those things just could,
that maybe. We will see, but
as long as we have Emiliano working on it, because like it's a design he did, and I know his shit will be amazing. So it gives me faith that we can actually have something that looks good in 6 to 7 inch scale.
I think the price point though may be a huge turnoff for a lot of
people. We'll see though. We'll see how it is. Like maybe if they cut back on some of the heads and hands and don't have that many, then of course that looks like they doubled it though.
Well,
like look,
I mean,
it looks like they mirrored
this is just 3 heads right here.
Right. There's not actually as many as you see because
But still, I'm kind of Tyler and I talk about this all the time on the spin rack. I like, dude, just give me the figure. I don't need fucking 5 heads and 8 extra
and the
hands.
I'll admit, I don't need
that. I don't need the extra shit.
Who will take
it ends up in a plastic tub. It ends up in a plastic tub with all the other ones. And I'm like,
especially the hands. You might with 2 heads go back and forth, but 6 different sets of hands, that's usually, and that's with almost all these toy lines now. It's like, cut back on the hands. I don't need that many.
Just give me 1 hand that could hold any of these weapons that I want to choose, and leave it at that. If that could be a good cost-cutting measure to shave off like $10-12, please do that.
I've always said that. I mean, I even think about the giant Mondo figures. I was like, man, if they would just lay off on some of the hands on that and other things too, it could be a little more affordable. But I know that they think people like a lot of that stuff, but the majority of people I talk to do not want that many hands and heads.
Deucin says it here. Like the vintage power, there's no need for this. Like we don't need a vintage power sword. This is a figure from 2000. The NYP show. We need just the NYP weapons. Like
I can agree with that. I do agree with that. But you know what's weird? And this is, I think the reason they do stuff like this sometimes, Nathan, is I've noticed when there's something for a particular style of He-Man figure, if there isn't, let's say, X type of sword or Z type of shield, I've always seen people say, well, where's the Filmation sword? Oh, wait, where's the MYP sword? Where's the shield? I'm like, but this is a Filmation figure. This is a MYP figure. Why would it need it?
But here's what you do, Joe. Here's what you do. If this is a figure in 6-inch scale, just
grab a sword from another line. I get it. I get it. I feel you. I get it. But you'll get these goddamn people that want to bitch about everything. Well, I don't have this sword. I don't have that sword. I really feel like they do it to shut people up, but it's not needed. You're right. But the figure, I think, is going to look fucking amazing. No doubt.
I mean, Mondo is done very well with their releases across the board. Not just Master Universe, because they've done 1/6 scale of other things. I have a Creature from the Black Lagoon that they did.
Yeah.
It looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
So, they always do good, but the prices.
Yeah.
The prices, man.
Yeah.
Sorry. Get some burps out. Apologies.
Get them out. It's okay.
All right. Here we go. Post down here. So I guess this is what they had set up for the entrance to the booth. All images here are from Toy Arc. So give that a Google search, and you can.
Was Castle Grayskull crumbling there? I've never seen that.
I do. This is. I mean that's kind of like that seems a little more NYP Grayskull than anything, right? Sort of.
Okay.
Maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
So here's a booth image of this, which I mean, seeing it and just like I guess like the different angle. If you're looking down on the snake head that's front and center, it doesn't
looking down,
look as bad.
squinting, covering one eye like this, and then you squint with the other eye. It's like it's not bad. This is actually kind of good. Ugh. That's oh my god. What were they? Oh dear God.
Yeah.
That is not going to get funded. I just can't see it unless it's cheap
I mean,
as shit.
you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've already seen all this. Let's
See, let's show the bazillion fucking snake things that we had to make to promote
So-
this goddamn playset.
Someone
from
needs
every
to pick that figure up.
Yeah, maybe. They need this.
Oh man, yeah. Look at the man.
Why?
That's just what I
let's
want.
put
A
this-
variant man in
So I
arms.
said, and that was their whole point all along, was just to promote this goddamn playset. Wonderful.
So this is
Viper,
yeah.
based off of the Viper Tower, and
I mean, head sculpt on that doesn't look bad at all.
no, not bad. At least it's one that finally had something kind of unique, unlike the others that let's
But
take
it's-
apart from every goddamn figure.
It's strange though because there's so much detail in the head, and then when you get to the rest of the figure, it's so smooth.
I know.
Yeah.
He's like, oh god, yeah! Look at him with his head back. Oh, god.
You know what? This actually looks really familiar to me.
Yeah, it does. God damn it! Ren inspired that fucking pose. Hey,
Yeah,
did you
how
see
about that?
Fans of Power? 2 weeks ago when Ren was humping that fucking motorcycle. Let's do the same goddamn pose.
Let's put that in our display.
Oh god. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah. Right. That's riveting.
yeah. But Joe, I thought you loved every single Origins figure that was ever produced.
I get them all, but some are just meh.
Joe, what are you doing? All right, yeah. We get it. The playset.
get
Oh,
past
hey,
that.
there we
Let's
go.
get-
There we go.
Okay.
Look,
Let's get to-
he looks so happy right there. He's like, yeah,
Doesn't
I like
he?
it.
He's thrilled to be there.
He's doing pull-ups. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Let's get to the reveals of the
Yeah, I'm
figures.
trying to. I gotta get past all
There
this
was
other
quite a-
shit first.
Quite a few of these photos.
I mean, you get good close-ups of the playset. It really entices you to want to drop $400 on it, or however much it's going to be. Could be more, Joe. We don't know.
Yeah, if it's probably over 400, that is an easy pass. It's not going to get funded.
I don't know. That guy looks like he's going to buy it.
He's squinting his eyes like, what the fuck is this? That's what he's doing. He's like, the fuck is this shit? He does not look impressed. Oh my god. Fucking. All right. Well, we got Hordak. Now I like this. Of course, I know douching complains like, well, part of your armor wasn't painted.
They didn't do his feet right. This is not this is not proper filmation. Yeah.
This is not proper color, but that looks badass. I'm excited to get. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Hordak looks fucking awesome, and just get ready. I'm sure douching will say some shit in the chat.
I don't have my vintage figures up here anymore because I'm going to properly display them downstairs. But did the Super 7 version of this do the feet correct? I
thought they did. I thought they
may
did.
have. They may have.
You mean the Super 7, the 6 and 7 inch scale one, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did. They had to. I'm almost certain.
Do you not have that, Joe?
No, I could. I stopped collecting the line back then. I didn't have the money, so I missed out on a lot of stuff, a whole shit ton. But that's a badass looking figure. I will be getting it.
It looks good. So we have She-Ra.
And she was looking good. It's good that we're getting more for Princess of Power because we're seeing something else.
And Melindy Britt was there.
Yeah.
When they showed this off, and she.
Yep. And I had a feeling right when they announced her, I was like, I think we're going to be getting She-Ra for the cartoon Origins line, so that's awesome. And Montana
looks good.
Yep, be getting him. Excited about him. So like when I'm seeing this stuff, I was like, I'm excited about Origins and the cartoon collection. And the cartoon collection one. And that's for Masterverse, the Skelcon. I don't collect the line. It's like, it is what it is. I would rather have an Origins version, but this is the only Masterverse figure I've seen people get excited about. All the rest, they were just kind of, they were going, meh, another variant of another figure for the 20th time. Like, oh, there's another Fisto.
Yeah,
now a mechanical arm, not just the fist, but arm. So there's another Fisto.
But I mean, he's got long hair.
Yeah, but if people like the line, good. So there's the Skelcon.
I mean, I'm not buying it, but it looks fine.
Yeah, at least it's something original. It's like finally something different that's not a goddamn variant of a variant, another, which we'll see in a second. But so we got more Fisto.
All right.
We got
What the fuck is this, Joe?
This is Turtles of Grayskull, Mac. Hey, the Turtles of Grayskull have been selling, but
I mean,
whatever.
that's fine.
There's a lot of new tooling. I'll give it to it.
I mean,
So there's lots of shit going on, and they are selling. And there's some I have. I admit I've gotten Turtles of Grayskull, not all of them, but fuck, people are buying them. So I don't know what's happening with that mutagen whatever thing. I don't know what's going on with Rattler slash
he's throwing
whatever.
it up. He's throwing up.
All right. Believe it or not, this is my first time seeing it. Oh, and there's a mutagen King Hiss, and who's he?
No, this is a foot soldier.
Oh, so it's a foot soldier, but he turns into like a King Hiss type thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the top half you can put on him.
Don't hate me, but I'll get it. What do we got next?
It's
just more basic.
The turtles again, which I thought the turtles to me looked fine, but outside of that, I don't think me personally I would collect anything outside of the turtles. I think it's whatever that they're doing the crossover, because at this point Turtles in toy form is crossed over with fucking pretty much everything.
But I'll still say it. They are fucking selling. They are selling.
I mean, it's fine.
I've got a few of them. I kind of enjoy them. I do enjoy them. Not all of them, but.
And it was announced. I don't know to what degree we're doing with this, but Thundercats and Master Universe are going to do a crossover line.
Yeah, I heard that too. I'm thinking once the Turtles crossover is done, I bet they'll go to the Thundercats one. That's my guess.
Yeah. So Turtles look fine. We have.
See, now they're grabbing kind of parts from other things, and then look what they did to Ninjor with turn him into a dragon, getting a Legends of Dragonor vibe. What's going on?
I mean, kind of, yeah, absolutely.
Come on now, Legends of Dragonor did this first. Now, what's going on? What are we doing here? And then there's Demo Man coming for Origins. That'll be a Mattel Creations exclusive, and of course, Geldor too, which I'll be getting those. And there's Cartoon Rayman for the Cartoon Collection, come with Shikoti, the kind of the door knocker that was on the door.
But if you would have just put Shikoti, I'd be like, all right, there's a figure of this I'm gonna buy.
This is giving me faith that we do get Shikoti. It'd be great to have her in almost like a vintage kind of scale, but with that look. I know we got her for classics, but yeah, we need to get some Shikoti. But that is a cool extra right there.
And I think, granted, I didn't read much on this, but people were bitching about Ram Man. I'm like, but that looks like Filmation Ram Man.
I don't have a problem with it, except Dushin said the skin tone is wrong, so he must need to be lighter or something. But I like it. I didn't see actually anybody complain about him. But
so
now
that was that one. So
wait, wasn't there something else? Hold on.
Yeah, there is. I'm getting to it.
Okay, more Origins, right? Because I was like, my brain malfunction. Okay, and here we go with Masterverse, another Man at Arms, another. Well, shit. Some of these I think we already seen, but there's He-Man and Skeletor, Merman, the Goddess, and Beastman and Man at Arms. But then you'll see other.
I did get Beastman in the mail today.
There you go. No, it's cool. That's cool to get a movie Beastman.
Yeah,
it is. I don't have a problem with it.
He will go on the 87 movie show where the point.
Yeah.
Right here. I'll probably honestly need to rearrange it a little bit because I need to. Beastman's not going to fit on the shelf with everybody else. Need to give them a little more room. So skip.
I think they did a Blade or doing Blade, or did I?
They are. It's not on here, but they are doing Blade.
Okay.
And allegedly, it's going to be more in the likeness of. It's going to be more in his likeness because he's on board to have more. Make it.
Anthony. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
okay,
Anthony, the longest. Because he was actually, if I'm not mistaken, also at the panel with Melindy Britt and everything, and he made mention.
Did he show up? Good.
Yeah. He didn't. He hated the vintage figure because it didn't look like him, and he said classics he didn't prefer either because it didn't look like him. So we'll see how Masterverse.
And what are the odds that remember this Sunday? What our spotlight's all about?
Blade. Character spotlight on Blade. So how about that?
Yeah. That is a cheap-looking headdress, but all right. There's that.
Yeah.
We already got that, so we'll have to wait till we get to. Okay, we already seen all these before, so we already know these.
But
so
they
tend to do that.
They got to put them out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Got them all great.
Wait, hang on.
Now,
Let's
Dushin was.
just take them. Let's just take a moment here, Joe.
Let's take a moment to get that fucker off the screen. God damn it! At least they gave him a weapon. But Dushin thought that collector. He said for some reason, like, is that different from the one that came out before? I was like, no, it's the same one. He's like, maybe it's the lighting. He thought something looked different, but
Yeah, it might be the lighting.
I'm almost certain it's the. Okay, it should be the same thing. But
which is fine.
Yeah. All right, now more turtles. Wait, these are turtles of Grayskull.
Turtles of Grayskull. So we're getting Leatherhead. We're getting a Hordak here. We're getting He-Man. We're getting a Sorceress. We're getting Merman. I guess that's Merman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bebop and Rocksteady, which are going to be like Too Bad. How's he come out before the official Too Bad in Origins line? I know we got Too Bad for the cartoon collection, but come on, how does he beat our Too Bad? But yeah, I mean, fuck. I know I'm going to get probably almost all of them, so fuck it. Also, too, people were making a big deal about Michelangelo with the hair here. The hair does come off. So.
Okay, good. It looks silly, but I'll be getting all these bastards.
You're going to pick up all of these?
I'm probably going to get them all. I'm starting
Wow.
I know, man. I can't help it.
Wow, you kind of changed your tune on that because before you're like, I don't give a fuck about these turtle crossovers.
And the one I still don't have, and I'm not gonna buy. But if anybody sent me free, it's the He-Man, that zombie one, or the blue one. I was like, he looks like shit. I was like, I'm not wasting money. But go ahead.
Fedmon put it there in the chat. I didn't notice until I zoomed in. I'm like, oh, it's April O'Neil as the Sorceress. So.
But as the Sorceress. No, I mean, you were right. But yes, it was her as the Sorceress, yeah.
Yeah, I don't, these do nothing for me.
I know. I'll be getting them, though.
All right.
Now, this is what annoys me. It's like, why did they have to include that psychotic Clamp Champ head? They couldn't have made a better head. They just butchered Clamp Champ's heads for the Origins line. I thought they would course correct it and make a good looking head. Yeah, that's a variant that I'd hope I pick up cheap, but pissed me off because I love Clamp Champ. That's cool.
That's fine.
I'll get it.
And there's our Legends of Dragonlore again.
Yeah, exactly. And all this we've seen
more shots of these guys that we showed off. Oh man, look! I got Joe internet there for a second.
Hey, bastard. Yeah, so I will. Yeah, I'll be getting them. Where's here we go.
Now, wow! This is when Joe finally came in his pants.
This is what I've been waiting for to tell you. Finally, we fucking got Modulok. The only disappointing thing is, for some reason, they did that mutated fucking weird neck extension again, like the one that Super 7 had. What is their fucking problem with making a good-looking one that isn't way up and it looks horrible? But either way, I'm going to be using just one of the heads to display, but everything else looks good. I'm so fucking excited to finally get Modulok, even with that crazy neck extender. But we're getting them, and I couldn't be happier. I was like, God damn it, there we go. Getting some Modulok action.
You know what you could do, Joe, is just make this piece how you want it to, and then just sell it to everyone so they can correct it themselves.
You know, and I could do that. I actually could. I'll make a different neck extension. Yeah,
you probably should.
I'll make a better neck extension. Guarantee.
Set up an Etsy store. And just sell like little accessories like that could modify their origins.
Little neck extenders. Yeah, it'll be a proper one. But for finally fucking get Modulok. And Catra, now she looks badass. It's awesome to see the small cat form, but it's the thing. It's too small. Why did they make her panther form so fucking small? That's the big thing that people have.
So it can fit in the packaging.
No, I mean, but that should be bigger. And that's the thing that people have complained about with this 2-pack, or what's going to be 2-pack, is the size of her panther form. But otherwise, she looks good. So I'll be getting Catra, and we're going to get a Filmation-style Manny faces. So there's a lot of shit coming. And like I said, I'm giddy about that. Yeah. I wish they would have showed her with her mask off, because I bet her face will look good. Tila has an amazing fucking face.
I mean, you know, these seem very...
with some of the
paint chips. They probably don't want to show off the.
They're just early test shots. And now here we go with the Masterverse, another Evelyn, which everybody has noticed, including me, Douche, and a lot of others. her face looks too human. It looks specific. Something. It does not look like Eva Lynn. Her skin tone is different too. This looks like they were trying to base it off on just some woman. Something don't look right. She just looks like
some
a
woman.
Well, no, some woman. No, but it looks like just a random woman cosplaying as Eva Lynn because she doesn't have Eva Lynn's face. But yet again, here's another Eva Lynn for Masterverse. Here's another Beast Man for Masterverse.
Yep.
Here's another He-Man for Masterverse with that same goddamn head that nobody likes. Here's another What's up? Here's fucking Roboto. What the fuck is up with that head? The body looks good, but yeah, what's up? That fucking head is a disaster. I don't understand. But another Roboto. Why so many goddamn variants? They already have enough of them, but they want more. Give actual new characters for the Masterverse fans.
Oh, here we go. Good look at his face.
What's that? It's so stupid. What a fucking head. I can't believe it. I can't believe that head. Holy shit. That's bad. And of course, then they just showed Extendar again, which I already got him. Awesome figure. And check it out. We got some Batros action. He looks good. You know what? You know it's good when Dushin actually said, that's a good looking figure. He told me that. I'm like, what? Is the sky falling? He said it's a good looking figure. So, and what's weird is, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he's for the cartoon collection. I think he's for regular Origins, unless I looked at it wrong. What did that say in front of him? Or does it not?
Yeah,
oh, no? Okay. And we got some fucking Rio Blast. Like, yes, now we got Rio Blast coming to Origins too. So I'm getting hyped. Still ain't seen the goddamn meteor orbs. You better fucking make those.
Yeah, but this seemed like the headpiece seems like kind of cheaper looking. And also, Joe, I was going to correct you.
What did I say? Oh my God, I said Batros. Holy shit.
You
Sorry.
dumbass.
Holy fuck. Fake fan. That's it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to jump on him right now.
No, do it. When I fuck up, correct me. We all fuck up, but I can't believe Dushin didn't correct me. But thank you, Fedmon. I fucked that. I butchered up Voltac. Fake ass fan, Joe Amato. There's Geldor. At least I got that right. And Demo Man got that right.
So the biggest thing for me when I see these, and I think we've been through this gambit before, where people are like, "Why aren't you excited about these Origins figures?" I'm like, "Well, they were released in the Classics line." I think if we got like a Shakoti and just some of those other one-shot characters that didn't make it into figure form, I would be like,
Shakoti was in Classics.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, if they did that, maybe. All right, apologies, not Shakoti. Like, I'm thinking of some of the other one-shot characters.
Azrog, Spydra, characters like that.
If they did shit like that, then I would be excited about it. But all these other ones, but still, like, if you didn't,
but there are a lot of people though that didn't
collect. A lot of people are clinging to this and are like, holy shit.
Yeah, and they didn't. There's a lot of people that didn't.
Right, I'm glad they're knocking these out. So now I kind of feel like a dumbass being like, oh yeah, Shakoti, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh yeah, Shakoti did come out.
We all have moments. I just had one earlier where I said Voltac was Batros. So
yeah, I gotta balance you out, I guess.
There you go. Now we're balanced, we're even. Of course, I'll probably fuck up again. Okay, and then Masterverse Phantor, which passed.
Which I'm surprised that this took this long for this to come out.
Yeah, it took that long to make that hot mess. That looks terrible. Now, here's a Masterverse Horde Trooper. This, I predict, will be the one figure that finally sells out on Mattel Creations, because not a single Masterverse figure has sold out yet. Nothing has sold out on Mattel Creations for Masterverse related. This will. Why? It's a fucking Horde Trooper. He does look good, and people love army building. He will sell out, guaranteed. Yeah. And of course, we already got our Extendar. And Voltac.
Batros. There he is.
Shut up. He looks good.
I'm not. The plastic here just looks kind of.
I see what you mean. Maybe the final piece will look different, but that does look cheaper compared to the original. That's more of like a grayish metal, or I see. Just looking up. Yeah. And Geldor, he does look good. Oof, that's just bad looking. And of course, that's what, well, everybody went to get there. And of course, the other day they had it on Mattel Creations to get some Too Bad action. And that sold out in 8 minutes. It was gone. But I would,
Already
in
got
reality,
one. Already got one of
yeah,
these,
you
Joe.
got the first.
Already got
Isn't
the
that
mirror.
interesting? There's never been an ancient mirror of Avatar ever even thought about in toy form. And a little while back, I make one for Nathan. Posted goes viral.
What they make you sign, Joe?
Yeah, right. But
I mean,
so
we're at a point. I'm like, there's no way. There's no fucking way. Oh, we lost Joe for a second.
desire to see that in a fucking nobody's ever had a desire and mention I want the ancient mirror of Avatar. I've never seen that.
It's just too coincidental, Joe.
Right.
I'm
And
pretty
I do it
sure
like, hey,
he signed something. He's not going to tell me or anybody else. They're like, Joe, yeah, we saw that you made this. We're going to take it and put it in the line. We need you to sign right here. Here is 5 Popeyes
even though I
gift cards.
didn't come up with the idea of that thing, but still, like, hey, or they might have just said, Joe, we'll sign a little contract. You just feed us ideas. Go ahead. You put them in your customs. Won't say nothing. And then we'll do that just maybe a couple months later, year later, or something like that.
Honestly,
like,
the one you made looks way better than this one, though.
I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But yeah, so that's what
could it be?
Yeah, but it sold out in 8 minutes online. But I heard so many people say that when they got in line to get, online for Mattel Creations for Too Bad, they said they were there right at the first minute or two. Then they were waiting in line. And then when it got to about 12:08 and it finally went through checkout, it said sold out. So in reality, that thing might have sold out in fucking 2 minutes. 2 minutes for Too Bad. It went quick. And I got mine. I got my Too Bad. So I'm ready. Let's piss off, you bastard. And it said ship.
Good for you, Joe.
Good for you, Josh. Great.
I'm happy for you. I'm so glad that we could take a look at all these things that I'm just, for the most part, kind of about.
Yeah,
but I mean, to be fair too, it extends past Master Universe. Joe, I said this at the beginning of the stream that Joe and I, prior to, he asked me what were some of the other things that you saw, the Marvel Legends stuff that they announced. A good chunk of that I was looking forward to. The Legends in 3D bus, they're doing a Mecha Godzilla. I'm excited about that. NECA's doing quite a few cool things. They're doing a Pee Wee Herman. They're going to start doing a Sesame Street line.
Pee Wee Herman? What do you really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah,
they do like the characters from Pee Wee's Playhouse.
For now, it's just pretty much Pee Wee. But I would assume if that does well enough, maybe that opens it up to do some of the other things.
Okay.
Let's see. What else was there that I had seen? Joe had mentioned the Bloodsport figures.
Yeah. Those look cool. Dude showed me. Go ahead.
From Syndicate Collectibles. So the sculpts on those look better than what Diamond Select have been doing with Van Damme with Bloodsport. So that should look nice. I don't know, some of the WWE stuff that Mattel is doing. I'm like, that's awesome that they're doing all that. I don't really buy that stuff, but it's awesome to see that they're doing deep, like they're coming out with a great Muta figure, and I'm like, all right, that's badass.
Shit, now I'd like that. I'd love a great Muta. That's pretty cool.
What else was there that I'm trying to think of off the top of my head?
And you said, of course, they showed some Ghostbuster stuff from.
Yes, the Mondo Ghostbuster stuff I am very intrigued by. I guess it just kind of depends on pricing. If I'm gonna,
did they even give an idea when they might mention pricing on those, or no?
No, just the to be determined. But it was nice to see those. Of course, we said this before. There's going to be the Thundercats Master Universe crossover line, so we'll see what comes of that.
I really think that'll be after Turtles. I think that once Turtles is done, then they'll go to their next crossover. That's just it's my opinion, because I don't think they would want to have two crossover things along with regular Origins and Cartoon Collection and Masterverse. It's like, holy shit, that'd be a lot. So, but I could be wrong. You never know.
Ryan's saying here that the Ghostbusters are going to be $200 per set. So you might look with that He-Man, the 2000X He-Man. Maybe you're looking closer to $100 then. Which would
Could
make
be.
sense because that's more in that
Half it.
competitive range with like 3-0 and all those guys, because that's pretty much.
I'll put it at 75. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to say 75, and
We'll
there you
see.
go.
We'll see.
That's all I think. And it's only once in a while, so what the hell? I get that. Especially when I told you I was at the store and they had a goddamn Simpson figure that was 2 inches, and didn't I say it was $24.99 or $19.99 or some shit? I'm like, that much for this little thing? So
Yeah.
I think we'll get some deals. I think.
There's the Jada Toys Street Fighter stuff. I was kind of thinking about jumping in on that line because they're only.
Oh, they showed more?
Yeah, man. We're getting.
Who they got now? I didn't know about that. Because who was it before? Was it Fei Long, Ryu, and Chun Li, or who were the first 3 that they did? Oh shit!
Vega, Sagat, Balrog, Cammy.
Oh damn! DJ, T-Hawk. Yep. Oh shit! I didn't know. Is that Bison in the background too? Evil Ryu, Evil Ken.
Yeah, I mean, Bison's out now, so I was like,
he is out now. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they're only $25 a piece.
See,
so
okay, like, all right.
That might be a line I might jump into.
Yeah, I definitely will finish all that up. That'll be pretty fucking cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So overall, good stuff. Is there gonna be a bunch of shit that I'm like, yes, I'm definitely pre-ordering that day one when it drops on a website? We'll see, because my tastes these days are just kind of all over the place.
Me, I'm like more into, like, as you've seen all the shit they're showing you. I'm gonna get a lot of the stuff, and some things I'm not.
I'm the biggest surprise for me out of this whole thing is that you turn the corner and you're
Turtles of Gray.
You're all in on the Turtles of Grayskull line. So that's
I know, man. Like I can't help it, Nathan. I can't help it. I can't help it. I got a problem, man. I got a problem. I
mean, honestly, so let me ask you this. So and by collecting these, does that kind of give you more of does that put you more on a Ninja Turtles kick that you're like, you know what?
No, you know what's weird? That's what's weird. It doesn't. Now I wonder if the
that's a bummer.
Same thing. No, the same line though. I wonder if Turtles fans are on a He-Man kick or they don't give a fuck. But like, I gotta give it. I like this fucking like Ram Man, and there's 2 different versions. This is the transparent one, and there's one that's not transparent. But I was like, it's a beefy fucking cool figure. I gotta give it to it. I like it. Leave me alone, god damn it! I like the fucking figures. Why do you make me yell at you, Nathan? I think
we might have to kick you off the show.
Look, you got some Casey Jones. You know you got to get him because he's like Turtles version of Jason Voorhees.
I'm good.
Man,
there are way better Casey Jones figures that exist.
Look at this transparent Moss Man. Look at that. You can see through that.
All right.
bastard.
Well, there's enough of that.
He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Let's give shouts out real quick and give a big happy birthday to John Ballard today.
Happy birthday, sir. Hope you had a fantastic one.
Yeah, hope it was good for you. All right. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up.
That's pretty much it. This was a quick bonus episode, just talking about some San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. We're going to be going live, of course, this Sunday. But remember, if you are new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell so you can always be notified when we go live. And until next time, which is this Sunday, have a powerful day.